So Trump's big mouth is running again. He sent out a tweet a couple of days ago, you've probably seen it, where he told a bunch of female congresswomen to go back to the countries where they came from and try and fix the solution there, and then come back to America, and then they can discuss with America how to fix the problems in America. And now the rhetoric he's peddling is, I'm not racist, even though he explicitly made a racist statement in that tweet. I haven't got a racist bone in my body. And then he's coming out all the idea that anybody who doesn't unconditionally, wholeheartedly love America, who doesn't idolise America and everything America is about, must somehow be unpatriotic. This is blind ignorance that it happens quite a lot in America and in the UK as well. There is nothing unpatriotic about criticising your country. 3 of the 4 of these congresswomen that he attacked were born in the US. And the other one come over when she was about 12 or something. So they're all American citizens. They're all Americans. But because they're criticising certain aspects of American society or American politics, somehow they must not love their country. Somehow they must be obliged to go back home to countries which they have little or no recollection of, because 3 of them were born here and the other one left when she was 12. They must be obliged to go back to countries that they don't know, that they've never seen in 3 cases. And somehow that will make them legitimate to come back to the US and then criticise America. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. For me, there is nothing more patriotic than being willing to open yourself up to criticisms of your country, open-minded about your country, and actually take on board the negative aspects of your country, criticise it, and then put forward ideas as to how the country can move things forward, how your country can improve itself. Because if you love your country, if you're a patriot, that's ultimately what you should want. You should want your country to improve, to get better, to evolve, if you will. Blindly loving your country and chanting USA, USA, or UK, UK, over everything that it does, no matter how vile, no matter how wrong, no matter how abhorrent, that's not patriotism. That is idolatry. That is blind hero worship. And there's nothing constructive about that. There's nothing in that that contributes towards actually building your country and making it better. All you're doing is being arrogant. All you're doing is saying your country is the best country in the world, period, full stop, no matter what, and going la 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 whenever someone says, well, hang on, if your country is so great, why has it got, the highest rate of incarceration on the planet, and yet somehow calls itself the freest country in the world? So anybody who seems to criticise their country, the country that they're from or the country that they live in, somehow, for some reason, is called unpatriotic, not a patriot. They hate the country. I get this a lot. I get asked, do you even like Britain? Yes. Of course I like Britain. If I didn't like Britain, I wouldn't be standing here telling you about all these bad things that Britain's done in the past, in the empire and the colonial era, or even that they're doing today in the Middle East and in places like that. I wouldn't be discussing them because I just wouldn't care. I just wouldn't care. I wouldn't want to waste the energy on discussing a country that I didn't even like. Yes, I like Britain. So if you're in America, or if you're an American, you should be free to criticise your nation. This is the country that touts itself on being the freest of the free. So presumably that includes free speech. That includes the right to be able to criticise your own government, your own nation, the way it's run, the way it conducts itself around the world. The idea that it is somehow unpatriotic to criticise your country or its practices or anything about it, that is idiotic. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.